Our lives are multifaceted. For example, you're not just a professional, or just a musician, or just a spouse. The fact is, we have many roles. One person might be a sister, a writer, and a friend. Another might be an engineer, who's also a marathon runner.
Roles are so fundamental to human identity that when we ask people to tell us the answer to the question, who are you? They always answer in terms of roles. I am a spouse, I am a manager at work, I'm an employee, I am a friend. Even when people give a list of personality traits in response to that question, such as, I am shy, or I am a fun-loving person, those traits are always acted out in the context of roles.
Roles are where life happens. It's where we build relationships, where all the activities that make us human go on. But the trick is to keep them all in balance. Sometimes our lives feel out of balance because one role is demanding the most from us. Sometimes we feel our lives are fragmented because of competing roles. Our goal is a life where our most important roles are working together in a way that's meaningful and satisfying. Because our life is made up of roles, the best way to transform our lives for the better is to transform our roles. Trying to create an extraordinary life can feel nearly impossible, just because it's so broad and intangible. But focusing on what extraordinary looks like in each of your roles makes the task much easier and much more achievable. Since we naturally think in roles, we can clarify them and define what to do to get the outcomes we want. For instance, rather than just being a friend, ask yourself, what would an extraordinary friendship look like? How would it feel? What would I be doing? Or look at your job. What are some extraordinary outcomes that would make a big difference to your organization and that would draw from your unique talents and abilities? What would it do for your career, for your sense of satisfaction and personal development?
So the more specific we get, the more our brains respond. We often are reticent to set very difficult, very meaningful goals for ourselves because of a sense that maybe it will be too difficult for us to achieve them. But there have been actually well over 1,000 studies from all over the world in a wide range of areas showing that the more specific we are about exactly what we want to achieve, and the more difficult and meaningful we make the goal, something that really pushes you to again, make sure that it's possible, but really pushes you to maximize your potential. When people set difficult and specific goals for themselves, they are vastly more successful and vastly more satisfied and happy with their lives than they are when they just say, well, I'm going to do my best.
Some of the most important work you'll ever do in Quadrant 2 is to choose those few roles that really matter to you and clearly define how you fulfill them. It's the key to a balanced and extraordinary life.